Hi, welcome back to another video on painting mushrooms. So this is the second illustration I'm going to paint in this spread. So I have another video which is of the previous mushroom that I did, which is on the left hand side. And so that'll be in my YouTube channel. So right here I am starting out with the color Permanent Lemon. I'm using Turner Design Gouache. So this is gouache that you can reactivate. And I am starting out by, again, painting the mushroom one solid color, the main color that I want to use. And then I go in adding highlights and shadows. Now I'm going in with the color Yellow Ochre to add in those shadows to the edges of the mushroom. The brush I'm using too is the Princeton Velvetouch. I believe it's a round 4 or 2 or 3. I don't really remember, but it's one of those sizes. And again, like in my previous video, I am kind of creating that gradient by adding in more of the permanent yellow to the Yellow Ochre to add kind of like make kind of a stepping stone to create a gradient. So you can see those painterly brush strokes. I'm not super blending it. I'm just adding kind of a stepping stone to the highlight. And now I'm adding Yellow Ochre to add more of a darker shadow to the mushroom. And then at this stage, I'm kind of at like that ugly stage in a painting that I think every painting goes through. You just have like this point where you're just like, oh my god, this is so hideous. And I decided that I didn't really like the color scheme I was doing, especially since the mushrooms right next to it are also kind of the same color scheme. So I decided to do more of a brown. So here I'm going to be going over the entire painting using burnt sienna, and I'm using straight burnt sienna out of the tube for the shadows, so the darkest parts of the painting. And then I gradually add in white to create that gradient texture. And then for my highlights, I'm using prominently white with a little bit of burnt sienna mixed in. So overall, I'll have like a more of a brownish colored mushroom instead of a yellow base. And then it also too does have a hint of more of a yellow tone to it, because basically the yellow that I used in the beginning is kind of like my underpainting at this point. And now I'm going in with that white, which really kind of makes the mushroom pop and add in a little bit more character, adds in some movement and some dimension to the painting. So I think it's really important to use like really light shadows or really light colors and then really dark colors, just to make like more of a dramatic effect to your painting. And that is about all that I have for this video. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, if you have any suggestions of what I should paint next, let me know too. Thanks for watching. Bye.